Man, oh man, I can't believe what he did for that boy. I will never be able to wrap my head around that. First things first, it all started off with this. Oh, damn. I am not used to drinking that much. At least not anymore. That was a night. A long time since I've been out like that. Talk about a dream team. Would have never thought that was a possibility. Me, Buddy, and my son. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Did I just say that? The ceiling can't hold us? It's probably some stupid thing I heard on the radio or something. Whatever. What a night. What a night. My boy knows he can party, that's for sure. His father knows that he can party. Damn, I never knew Lucas had those moves. He even went home with a girl. Wonder if that's his first time. I don't even think he could have done it before. He's always at home gaming. That's good for him. It's not like something that his dad needs to be worried about. But if he hadn't come out with me, this probably would have never happened. I hope he sees that way. I hope he thinks that his dad is awesome. No, to be honest, it was really my buddy Harry who initiated it. So glad we got back in touch. And gosh, he rides too. That's incredible. All of his buddies ride. They all work at the same company. And that would be so amazing. Your buddies, your colleagues, all in the same place. When I look at my colleagues, I don't even really like them that much. Well, to be fair, Dave's pretty cool. And that new young kid is pretty cool, too. I bet he goes out all the time. I remember seeing him on Zoom meetings and being in different backgrounds all the time. It seems like every meeting, the background was at a new girl's house or something. But Harry, he is the man. You know, I thought he had some kind of consultancy firm, but it's not that at all. But all of his colleagues have their own bikes. That's unique. The only other place you see that is like in biker gangs. I wonder if that says anything about that company. Nah, I don't think so. To be honest, I wouldn't even care. They were so nice to me and my son. It was awesome. I guess I'll see where Harry's working now. He invited me to visit his workplace next week. And you know what? I'm so glad that I waited until this hangover was gone. I can still remember getting on the road with the little liquor still in the tank. Ugh, hell no. So reckless and sloppy in the turns. I am not that guy anymore. Of course, this morning was interesting. Got on the bike, my brain was fried. Started it up, and as soon as I heard that roar, I was thinking, hell yeah, just what I need to cure my hangover. Of course, 5 seconds into the ride, I was like, nope, I can't do that sort of thing these days. Gotta wait until it's completely out of the system. I mean, imagine if you were blackout drunk and you hit something with your car or your bike. That guy's dead. There's no police to check out your alcohol level in your blood, how long it's been out of your system, a day, 2 days, I don't know. But the other way, there's a possibility of getting back home. Sober the hell up and voluntarily go to the police station yourself and say, hey, I was in shock. You can test me. I didn't drink or anything. Maybe just don't say anything about drinking. Maybe just don't drink and drive at all. That's the thing. People don't drink and drive. That's weird. People are listening to me or something. That'd be funny. Well, hello there. Hi, howdy do. Don't drink and drive. That's a bad thing. So, my son got laid. Gonna have to start calling him Hucus Hefner. I could tell he was walking around with a little more swagger than usual. Hell, even when he was pouring his cornflakes, he had some sort of gravitas, trying to keep that cool face. I guess that's part of being that age. He walks a little bit taller after pulling off something like that. I wonder what I look like when I do it. Interesting question. When I make love with my wife, it's a bit the same as always these days. It's only when it's like a holiday or something special going on, or after a special emotional moment. We got something extra going on. But during our normal week and routine, it's not so much. Sometimes it's a little frustrating. Come back from an awesome ride, walk through the front door with all the leathers on, smelling like the road and the wind in my hair, sit down right in front of her, look her dead in the eyes. Does nothing for her. It's always so anticlimactic. I expected to just jump my bones right then and there, rip my leathers off and go to town. Maybe I should do some self-expectation management. Like what my neighbor does sometimes. What was he talking about? Now that guy, he's always coming up with new concepts that he's been reading in some book. Not really sure if I get everything, but I bet it's probably making him a smarter man. I mean, there's definitely answers in books, but I just can't persuade myself to read. I mean, the neighbor's a nice enough guy. He's kind of boring. He works for the government. That's not a bad thing. Probably got some boring pencil pusher job, and he doesn't really spark my interest. I don't mean to be rude to him. I don't know why. I guess I'm the jerk in that relationship. It seems like that's not the only relationship I'm the jerk in. My wife and I were not really hitting it off the way we used to. I remember those first times that we met up. She was living with her friend. I'd recently gotten my own apartment. Sometimes it was her place. Sometimes it was my place. We couldn't even finish a movie. We were all over each other. Now we'll watch a movie marathon. She'll get up and start doing something else completely different and leave me there all by myself. There I am, watching the credits. Good Lord, I sound so overdramatic. I'm okay with it, though. I mean, just maybe every once in a while. I don't have to have it all the time anymore. I'm older. But it doesn't mean I don't still feel that way. Especially during the first days of spring. It's like God has opened up a can of beautiful woman and just poured it out into the streets. I mean, they weren't there in the winter, or maybe they were just covered up with all the clothes, but when I'm out on the streets and the sun's beating down, it's a never-ending stream of beautiful girls. Oh my gosh. My head is on a swivel looking every which way. Behind the sunglasses, of course. I mean, I'm married, but that doesn't mean I can't enjoy the view. It's okay to watch, I guess. And then, of course, there's that feeling every now and then when I pull up on my bike and my leathers and my gear. Some of the girls, they dig it. One time at that restaurant on the side of the road, that girl was completely into me. When I said hi, she said, "Hi, you remind me of my dad. He died last year." Oh my gosh, that's a bummer. Thanks, girlie. Great that I remind you of your dad, who's not here anymore. Damn, that girl has got some issues, and that is an incredibly awkward flirt. But it doesn't really matter. I'm off the playing field. It's just me and my wife, and we're comfortable together. And maybe a little bit too comfortable sometimes. We definitely love each other, but is the passion gone? Is this something that dies and never comes back, or is there something we can do about it? Sometimes I feel like I resent her for it, blaming her, telling her she's the one who never wanted me anymore. Always tired when I started touching her in bed. Got grumpy, gave her the cold shoulder. Well, my neighbor told me he'd read a book about that kind of thing. Apparently, it's normal to come into these kind of situations, and that you... shit, I forget. What was it again that you should do to get the spark back? I might have to ask him. Nah, that's just weird. Very awkward. How are you supposed to get into that conversation anyway? I mean, it's not like my neighbor would know anyway. He's a boring guy with a boring government job. I don't need him for anything. And I wish Harry was my neighbor. We could party, ride our bikes, have a good time. You know, maybe I just need to buy something for my wife. Well, that's a great idea. I am 100% picking up some flowers on my way back. It's been almost 2 years since I've done that. Shit, no wonder. Slacking on myself, too. Maybe I should get that Viagra Ronnie was talking about. But let's try the flowers first. Can't just enter the room like, "Honey, I popped a pill and I need to lay down, preferably on my back." I mean, yeah, what do I know? I feel like thinking about these things confuses me even more sometimes, so I guess I just try not to think about that kind of thing. But one thing's for sure. Gotta try something with my wife. Maybe I should ask Harry. I'd love to see him again. I think I'll give him a call, see when we can have another adventure. In the meantime, just roll on down the road.